Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam. Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam. Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. When any teacher who imparts knowledge to his students, then he wants to know whether the student has understood it well, as it was taught, what is the grasping of that student. And this is very beautifully presented in Upanishad. We are having a wonderful tour of different Upanishads, People want to tour from this city to that city, but we are having a tour of Upanishads from one to other. So here in Upanishad, this knowledge is given of the oneness of Brahman and Atman, as we have seen here. So the Guru asks students, have you understood? The student says, oh, I have understood this Brahman very well. In Upanishad, he said, this student says like that, and he thinks that he will be congratulated. But the teacher said, yadi manyase suvedeti, if you think that you have known Brahman very well, then very little you have known. So, I think you have to think little more. So it is said the student was shaken. He said, when I am telling I understood very well, so the teacher should be happy. It's what why the teacher is saying like that. Mimamsa mevate. You have to think again. So the student goes in a solitary place and thinks of everything. Then he understood, oh, where I committed a mistake. And then he comes and says, this is one of the most beautiful mantras of the Upanishads. Not only of Upanishad, but even other Upanishads as such. So that is in our mantra number here. In sequence, it is 12th mantra. The student says, Naaham manye suvedeti, no na vedeti vedacha, yo nastadveda tadveda, no na vedeti vedacha. The translation of this is wonderful, and then people may go on reading again and again. So what is he saying? He says, Na aham manye suveda iti. Oh, Guru, I don't think I know this Brahman very well. Na aham manye. I don't think this Brahma suveda iti. I know very well. Oh, that means you don't know. No. No, na vedeti. That does not mean I don't know it. Now, in between no, that no word is not an English word. Na plus U is called no. Yeah. No, na vedeti. But that does not mean I do not know it. Veda. I know. Cha. Cha means, in the Bhashya also it is said, cha means, and also I don't know. Hare Rama, you are a confused student. On one hand you say, I don't think I know it very well, but that does not mean I don't know it. I know it, and also I don't know it. Not only that, yo naha tad veda asmakam vidyarthina madhye, all my classmates are there, co-students are there. The one who understands what I am talking about, if he knows, then he also knows. Acha, so on the behalf of others, the student also you are saying, yo naha means asmakam, among us. Yeah, that person who knows that means what? Whatever I have said, in that way, if he knows, tad veda, he also knows it. But what did you say? No, na veda iti veda cha. Not that I don't know it, I know it, and also I don't know. So, go on and on and on. Naaham manye suvedeti, no na vedeti veda cha. Yo nas tadveda, no na vedeti veda cha. What is the point? Huh? The point is, whenever we think or we say we know something, that something is always an object. About that object, I can say I know it, or I don't know it, or I know it very well. Right? But the one who is the knower, about that, how can it be said? So I'll try to give an example. Suppose there is a person whose name is Prakash, and someone meets him, and they don't know each other, but other than Prakash, that person asks that Prakash, do you know Ganesh? No, I don't know. You know Suresh? Just by name only I know. Acha. Dinesh? Oh, I know him very well. They say, do you know Prakash? See, as long as he was asking, do you know Ganesh, Suresh, Dinesh, the answer was, I don't know one, I know other one very vaguely, and I some know very well. But now how can he say about himself, I know Prakash? So if the question is asked, do you know Prakash? His answer will be, that is me. Is not someone different from me. So about myself, I cannot say, I don't know myself. And I cannot say, I know myself like any other person I know or any other object I know. So the whole idea is, Brahman is already we have seen, Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam. The Brahma is in your heart as your own self. That you are. And that you is Jnana Swarupa, not Jnaya. What is called Jnana means knowledge as such. Name is object of knowledge. So, jnana swarupaha aham asmi. So, when he said, I don't think I know it very well, because now I know that Brahma is not an object. About some object I can say, I know it very well, or I don't know. But about myself I cannot say like that. Therefore, I don't think I know it well. But that does not I don't know. I know that Brahman as my own self, not as an object different from me. That's what the meaning. I know as my own self. And also when I don't know means, I don't know it like any other object. Another example that we given, fire is burning. In that, any piece of wood or other it is kept, it is burned completely or not completely. But about fire you can't say, the fire has burnt itself. You can say fire burnt such and such thing. So once they understand this point, so when the student says, I don't think I know it very well, means I know that Brahman is not an object of knowledge. It is the subject. It is myself. Therefore I say I know. But the know is inverted commas. Huh? I know not any kind of table or chair or anything like that. Huh? And I don't know means I don't know it as an object. So this Satchidananda Brahma, Satyam Ananta Brahma, or Divya Ajaha Atma, that is me myself. Earlier, when the Guru said, and he said, I know very well, and Guru said, if you think you know very well, you don't know. That means what? At that time, the student had thought of that Brahman as an object. But that's not what he said there. Therefore, teacher said, I think you have to think a little more. And the student understood where the mistake he was committing and what was the implication of the teacher. Naaham manye suvedeti. So this mantra, shloka is of the student. Naaham manye suvedeti. No na veda iti veda cha. Yonas tadveda tadveda. No na vedeti veda cha. So now teacher is very happy. But he blesses. But that blessing I am getting from Mundaka Upanishad. Huh? Because in Kenoption nothing is said like that. Huh? Oh, teacher was very happy now he got it. He got the point. So his joy, satisfaction was seen on his face. So now the progress or our journey in this spiritual field is such. At one time we are completely ignorant. Then we become aware of our ignorance. Then we want to know the truth. So we become jidnyasu, seeker of knowledge. Then the seeker of knowledge goes to a competent teacher and then gains this knowledge. See, in knowledge, three things are very important. One is called the reception of knowledge. Second is called the retention of knowledge. And third is called recollection of knowledge. So we must gain knowledge and we should get well rooted in it. And recollection means it should be available with us. So our state, gain that knowledge and abide in it. Now the student has gained that knowledge and our teacher says, very good. Now The only your job is get well established in it. And how do you get established? Nirantar anusandhan, you call contemplation, you call meditation. But having gained this knowledge, contemplation is of very different order. So now here we go to Mundaka Upanishad. Where the teacher blesses the student. Blesses the student. Not only one student, there are many students. So he says, Godspeed to you all. Now all your paths, here paths in terms of abiding in knowledge, be free from any kind of obstacle. All blessings to you. Nice. How to do that? Contemplation and all that. He said, now contemplate on the self with the help of Om iti Brahma. Om is Brahman. So with this pranava, Om, in this way you meditate on the self. That is, say the next. In the Mundaka Upanishad, the mantra, there are 4 lines are there, but I am taking only the 2 lines, which is because of the blessings. Om ityevam dhyayath atmanam swastiva paraya tamasa parastat. It's a very nice Guru's blessing. So first line is like an advice and second is blessings. He says, now you have gained this knowledge. I am very happy. Asa parabrahmatmana sthiyatam. Now live here in this world as Parabrahma Swarupa. So now Guru says, dhyayath atmanam. You all now just contemplate, meditate on this Atma Tattva which you have understood, that Atma is Satchidananda Brahma. And how this Atma Tattva is indicated by the sound symbol called Om. In Kathopanishad also it is said, no, that all the Vedas indicate this absolute reality with one sound called Om. Om ityevam dhyayath atmanam. This Om is Brahma. That Brahma is your Atma Swarupa. Evam, in this way, you meditate on that. Now little about Om we have to see. This Om, even though there are 3 letters are there, A plus U plus Ma, Om. But still it is called Ekakshara Brahma. One syllable. Because in one effort he said Om. Now about this Om, exposition is there in Mandukya Upanishad, also in Prashna Upanishad. What is said is like this. Now up till now our discussion we have understood that Satyam Jnana Ananta Brahma is actually nameless, formless, attributeless, nirguna, nirakara, nirvishesh, in its own swarupa. But this Om only, this Brahman only, with that inscrutable maya, then manifest in three aspects. One is called the gross world, physical, material world. Second is the subtle, and third is the unmanifest. Sthula, gross, sukshma, subtle, and avyakta, unmanifest. That avyakta, because manifest is subtle and causeless. So now there are three aspects. So what Upanishad says, that syllabus called represents the entire gross material universe. Individually speaking, our waking state. Identified with our physical body, we experience the physical world, and that state of experience is called waking state. So state-wise you can say the letter stands for waking state, or waker also included, and the whole total universe. We also experience a dream state. The dream state is there where we are not aware of our physical body and not aware of the physical world, but mind projected world is there. But the individual mind exists in total mind. So therefore, who represents from individual standpoint? The dream, the dreamer. And for total standpoint, the total mind and total universe in subtle form. And as individual, what happens? We go to deep sleep state. In deep sleep, we do not experience any gross world or mind projected subtle world. But not that we have become nothing, become unmanifest condition. So individually speaking, it is called our individual deep sleep state, and with respect to total is called the total unmanifest state. Ma. Ma, Om. Now see, interestingly, when this sound is uttered, Om, it represents all these gross, subtle, manifest, unmanifest. Gross, subtle, unmanifest. The Brahman expressing in these forms is indicated by these three matra, it is called. And when we have completed this sound Om, there is silence. It's called amatra. There is no matra, there is no syllabus, and that is indicated what? That silence indicates the Brahman as it is. But we must remember, even when we experience gross, subtle, cause, Brahman is there present. But in that Brahman itself, all these things are not there. So it is very beautiful. The utterance of Om represents a manifest aspect of that Brahman, and the silence represents the Brahman as it is. Now when it is said, Om ityevam dhyayath atmanam, now meditate on Om. With Om, meditate on Atma as Om means, in your own true self, you are totally free from all the manifestations. But at the same time, when you become aware of the body, mind and the senses and the whole world, at that time also, that consciousness existence is present there. Therefore, when your eyes are open, then also Brahman is there. And when eyes are closed, then also Brahma is there. Sometimes called Saguna, Nirguna. With all our eyes and all that, whatever we see is Saguna Rupa and Nirguna Swarupa. Therefore, once a person gains this vision, it is not lost. It is not that when I see the world, my knowledge is gone. Brahman has disappeared. Brahman disappeared? So I am in and through everything, but myself free from all this. Therefore, the man of realization doesn't get confused. But some people, in meditation, they're not experiencing anything. And when my meditation is gone, my Brahma is gone. What kind of knowledge is that? That's not what it is. Om ityevam dhyayath atmanam. Om is Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. And this Atma is Brahman. That Brahma alone appears, manifest in all these gross, subtle, unmanifest form. But at the same time, beyond all that. That's why it's called fourth. Fourth, you should not think that three and the other than this is somewhere else. It is there in all of them. But when we say the Turiya, fourth, that itself is really free from all kinds of names forms. Now the teacher says, go on your journey back. Swasti vaha. Swasti vaha. To you all, swasti. All auspiciousness be to you. Paraya tamasap parastat. As your whole purpose of life is the realization of the Paramatma, which is tamasap parastat, is beyond all darkness of ignorance. Para is the other shore of this whole world. Other shore means untouched by this. They say, Godspeed to you. In our other Sanskrit literature, Shubhas te panthanaha santu. Te pantha, all your paths be auspicious. So what a wonderful blessings we get from Guru. Guru says swasti, swasti, swasti. Swasti word comes su asti. It's called swasti. Asti means is, su means shobhanam. Everything is beautiful. Your paths, your journey, wish you a very happy journey. Happy journey. Earlier the student was saying, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Oh Bhagwan, lead me from darkness to ignorance. Right? And now here the teacher only says, Swastiva paraya tamasa parastat. So we should be happy because Guru has said Vaha to all students, not only one student. Om ityevam dhyayath atmanam swastiva paraya tamasa parastat. This is your most spiritual journey to your destinations, which is all light. Be filled with all auspiciousness. So now we have seen the beautiful the thought development, how a qualified student approaches a qualified teacher, and the Guru gives the knowledge. The student has gained that knowledge as it was revealed. Teacher is happy, blessing him. Then what students have to do? Huh? Students have some duty, isn't it? That duty we'll see tomorrow. Another Upanishad will go and we see what the students then they tell their Guru. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om